Hello comic book people of the world! We're nearing the end of 2017, but we still have a few weeks left of some really good comic books. Let me tell you what came out this week.
I'm in love with a hero. I'm in love with the one who will
First up is The Walking Dead issue number 174. This is somewhat like a standalone issue based on Negan. I am somewhat confused because it almost feels as though we're supposed to have some pity for Negan. To put it bluntly, I liked him being an asshole, and him being an anti-hero is something that is enjoyable to read, but still, I don't really care about the whole sympathetic aspect of it. Although I guess that's supposed to be the point of what's happening. Next up is Venom Inc. Alpha. It's no secret I'm a huge Venom fan, especially Eddie Brock Venom. And it looks like this storyline is going to be tying in a lot of different Spider-Man villains and previous hosts to the symbiote, including Agent Venom, also known as Flash Thompson. It's an interesting start to this storyline, and it ends off with a character being brought back, but not really. I guess it's like a character we haven't really seen before, but still in a different format. Astonishing X-Men issue number 6, The Life of X Part 6. The Shadow King and Professor X have been battling each other for approximately 6 issues. And even though this is somewhat like a spoiler, even though everyone knew this from issue number 1, Professor X is back. But he's back in a different way, or at least like a unique-ish kind of way. I'm sure there'll be much more explanation to this in the future issues. Captain America issue number 696, The Return of the Swordsman. I thought the Swordsman was dead, but apparently not. Him and Captain America get into a little tiff with each other. The whole relevancy of the Swordsman being back and this entire adventure didn't really seem to serve too much of a purpose. Felt more so that this was just made to show that Captain America is a superhero again, and he's taken on one of his rogues. Wait, is the term rogues only relevant to the Flash? Whatever, I'll go ahead and use it for Captain America too. Spider-Man issue number 235, The Sinister Six Reborn. A new version of the Sinister Six is being formed, but this time it's by the Prowler. So far, their full intentions have not been revealed as of yet, but this will be the first time the Sinister Six, or at least this version of the Sinister Six, have taken on Miles Morales' Spider-Man. We're also starting to see Miles' powers evolve somewhat. I'm curious if he's going to start creating his own webbing in some sort of form or fashion. Superman issue number 36, Imperius Lex Part 4. This is the conclusion to the whole Apocalypse storyline where Lex is trying to make Superman as the dictator ruler of Apocalypse. I won't give away the ending to this. The story itself was interesting. The whole end result, though, was very predictable. Although one of the repercussions is that we may have a very different Lex Luthor in future issues. Nightwing issue number 34, Raptor's Revenge, the conclusion. In this series, Raptor has somewhat become Nightwing's main nemesis. He starts out somewhat wanting to help Nightwing, working for the Court of Owls, but obviously their ideologies completely conflict with each other. And it's come to a head in this issue. I really liked the ending to it too. It was very heroic and very epic, especially opening the door for future storylines with Nightwing and now his crew in Bloodhaven. Finally, I read Batman issue number 36, Super Friends Part 1. It's exactly what it sounds like. Batman and Superman are trying to reconnect with each other, both in their personal lives and their superhero lives. Being the Batman is marrying Catwoman, I do feel as though it's fitting that Catwoman and Lois Lane either become friends or at least are introduced to each other in a way where they can actually say hello, and they do in this issue. We get to see the perspective of both Batman and Superman and how they view each other. And all of the events happening in their personal lives and in the Rebirth universe as a whole, these guys really do need to be on the same page. So a very good read in that respect. But that is my comic load for this week. I also read Iceman issue number 8, but as always, I'll be talking about that in a separate video. What did you guys read? Leave comments down below and let me know. And with that, thank you guys for watching me in this video. If you haven't done it yet, check out my Patreon site, check out my social media sites, my websites, and everything else out there. Peace, love, namaste, and I'll see you guys later. Nice.
He's a prominent figure.
I like how Lois and Catwoman said hello to each other in the Superman issue. It's like the two guys are just being idiots staring each other off while the two women are just like, hey, what's going on? Hey, I'm Selena. Hey, I'm Lois. It was pretty awesome how they did that.